Hello everyone, this is Hussam from MajesticMC. Here I am today introducing and announcing the launch of MMC Factions. With that being said, I'm gonna explain the basics which every starter should know in order to play and enjoy with us. So let's get started. Since we already started at the spawn, I'm gonna take you on a ride around this lovely place. It's very simple and colorful place, which all of you gonna start. Uh, it has two stations, service stations. Uh, we have the library here, which contains enchantment tables and anvils, so you can upgrade your weapons or whatever. And on the other corner, we have the jail or the prison, where rule breakers gonna reside for breaking the rules. As you can see on each side of the spawn, there is a huge gate. Each one of them is responsible to take you to one of the worlds, such as the Netherworld. We have there the Wilderness and the Underworld. Unfortunately, none of these are working due to technical issues, but we're working hard to get them fixed. Moving on, we added a very useful tool, useful for everyone. It's accessible by typing down slash menu. As you can see, it has so many things. It has the kits, teleporter, the shop, the pits, special trials, rules and regulations, staff team, and information. We're gonna go through them one by one, starting with the kits. As you can see here, we have four kits. The starter kit, which is one in a lifetime kit. The weekly kit every week, the fortnightly every 2 weeks, and the monthly kit every month. We don't have any extra kits for donators to make the play fair for everyone. Moving on, the teleporter, I'm gonna leave that to the end because it requires teleporting, so I'll leave it to the end. The shop system is very simple. It has everything you could ever need. All you have to do is left click to buy and right click to sell. If you want to buy stacks, all you have to do is press shift while you're doing the left click. For example, I press shift and left click. I get the white concrete, a stack of white concrete. I want to sell the whole stack. I press shift and right click, and it gets sold. Um, Moving on, we have the pits and the special trials. It is a premium restricted privilege, so I'm not gonna really go through them. All I have to say is seeing all these particles, the dragon breathe, uh, that's a special trails. The pits, I'm gonna go for the armor stand. Oh, there we go. And that's one of the pits. Anyways, moving on. We have the rules and regulations. I highly suggest you go through them before you start playing, so you can avoid breaking the rules without knowing. Uh, we have here the staff team. Make sure you familiarize yourself with the names, so you can avoid impersonators. Um, I believe that's all I have to say about this tab. We have the information, which has everything you need to know about the server, and also a few cool stuff. The backpack, which is extra slots for you, but be careful, once you die, everything in here gonna be on the ground, gonna drop. So be careful. It's not like the e-chest. Um, we have the trash can. If you want to get rid of something, you just open the trash can, you put it there, and it's gone for good. You can't retrieve it, so be careful what you put in there. We have what else? Yeah, we have the e-chest, accessible for everyone. Um, it's mobile access to the e-chest. You don't have to own an e-chest or place an e-chest in order to open it. We have what else in here? Yeah, we have the TeamSpeak and MMC store. It gives you the IP address of the TeamSpeak and the address of the store of MajesticMC. The help, if you need, yeah, this is a very simple tool and very useful. All you have to do is click on it. Um, all the commands categorized based on the ranks. So all you have to do is pick your rank. Let's say a member. You open this tab and you get all the commands that a member can have access to. It's very simple and useful. And finally, the report. If you see someone breaking the rules, all you have to do is type his name /report and his name. I'm gonna type my name, Dr. Ringo, and you pick a reason. There is a combat hack, movement hacks, vision hacks, griefing, and chat spamming /advertising. Let's say combat hacks. As you can see, I also received a notification because I'm a staff team. It says the player Duringo was reported by Dark Duringo for combat hacks, and I'll handle it. Or each, or any of the staff team can handle it. Alright, I believe I covered everything. Let's go back to the teleporter. The spawn. There's the spawn where we at right now. So I'm not gonna go there because we're already there. I also covered the library and the jail. So I'm gonna go for the PvP to check it out. There we go, that's the PvP. As you can see, this is the safe area. So it says here PvP starts beyond the red line. There's a red line over here. If you go beyond it, the PvP starts. If you go in here, you're on the safe side. So that's the PvP area. We can also go to the wilderness, where you can claim lands, raid lands, build your own base, and you can also gather resources. It says here, this is a risky war, watch out for where you land your foot. This is a sky base, so you have to jump down. As it says here, don't worry, you won't take damage. So you're gonna jump down there, don't worry about the damage. As you also can see, there is also a red line. If you go beyond it, the PvP starts. Oh, go away, go away. Nice. Yeah, they can't do any damage for you. Don't worry about that. You will have to run a little bit further from the spawn, from this area, because it's protected. You can't really break anything because it's protected, as I said. Just run a little bit away from the spawn, or you can simply type wild. It will teleport you to a random place away from people if you just don't want to run. You can claim lands. You can claim it for 1,000. If you claim it, no one can grief it, no one can destroy it unless they're using a TNT or creepers, or they are part of your faction. So be careful and be smart when you're building your base. Let's check the other teleports. Yeah, we have the Netherlands, which is kind of similar to the wilderness. It's also here, PvP starts beyond the red line, so be careful. But it's also protected, so you'll have to run a bit further in order to grieve. But unfortunately we don't have the /wild command here, so you'll have to run the old school way. You can also claim lands here. Super cool. Let's check the Dragonland. I'm gonna leave the Dragonland for you to explore. King's Landing, we're gonna add it soon, so be tuned. And I believe I covered everything. I'll put all the information about the server down below, a description box. The TeamSpeak, the IP address, the store, everything you need to know is down there. As you're watching this video, the server is up, and you can let me just go to this point because this is annoying. Yeah, as I said, the server is already up, so you can just join us. I'll leave everything down on the description box, and peace. Goodbye.